This fearless caddis is the raddest, has skills of the baddest. Magic,
Slinging busting
full
knives.
status, practically unmatched. Runs all of the gamut, in fact.
He's a reference
Games
guy.
and chatting, bent wizardly hatting, questing, snacking, napping. This
Cat diversified.
witty banter, seeking kitty answers. Roll 20 to scamper. Tune in,
And enjoy the ride.
Brady, the RPG cat. Brady, the RPG cat.
Brainy the cat. Brainy the RPG cat. It's a kitty cat.
Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to another episode of Brainy the RPG Cat. So, this is a special episode. Well, this is special in the sense that this is the first time that we've done this segment in a very long time. This is Writing the RPG, and well, I mean, so what inspired me to actually, just decide to start writing, let alone, start writing live again? Well, I recently discovered a website called WorldAnvil. So, WorldAnvil is a semi-paid wiki webpage where people can effectively write down a significant amount of their lore, and everything is categorized and subcategorized in a way for you to just better write a tabletop RPG. So I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to use this site to see if I can finally bring just some much needed internet info dumping to where I am as a media influencer. Try to see if I can take everything here and make it into just like a one-stop shop for everything that pertains to Brainy the RPG Cat, the stream, the lore, the YouTube pages, the individual episodes of one-shots from the Meowing Portal, which we're going to be debuting a new one tomorrow. Yeah, that's effectively why I'm here. That's effectively why I'm working on this. So, thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in. We're just going to have just a very casual evening working on this website, trying to see if, how well I can just compartmentalize a whole bunch of my lore into separate groups and separate wiki pages. And so, well, once again, tonight's stream is brought to you by Dubby Energy Drink for a great tasting, low price energy drink. Drink Dubby, follow the link or go to dubby.gg and use the code BrainySentMe for 10% off of your online order. Tonight's stream is also brought to you by streamloots. $1.99 will get you a pack of Brainy the RPG Cat online trading cards. Exchange them exchange them on our Discord page, and also use them to redeem special effects and play games with me any time that I'm live. And also consider leaving us a subscription there. A subscription is $5 a month and will allow you to put your own emoticons into the screen as we were playing, and all of that is available over at streamloots.com/BrainyTheRPGCat. And finally, since we're talking about the WorldAnvil page, you'll be able to find the WorldAnvil page right here. Still largely under construction, but you're free to read whatever I'm going to be adding on the page within the next few weeks. So I think that covers everything. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let me see. So, I accidentally left up some stuff from the from the campaign that we were doing last week. Don't hum. That's what they always tell you. Don't hum. Okay, there we are. Alrighty, folks, so, first thing I want to do is I want to show you this is basically what the finished page is beginning to resemble. And so, just as probably in website basic, including the fact that there's an overhanging bridge on that banner image right now, I'm going to need to replace that with a banner image of my own pretty soon. And so this is the only original material that I have written so far for this little experiment. This is called the Meowing Portal, created by Brainy the RPG Cat. Hello, folks! My name is He Who Astounds with His Many Brilliant Ideas, but I'm more often just called Brainy, and I have the additional subtitle of Brainy the RPG Cat. I'm a wizard, and also a cat, in case that wasn't obvious. I'm a fully accredited wizard of the Order of Dinah, the goddess of all knowledge, who takes the form of a calico cat, and has inspired her followers to catalog all that is knowable. A task which was simple when we were merely covering my humble homeworld of Premystera, but has since become insurmountable since the discovery of the multiverse, a seemingly endless cacophony of alterations to histories, worlds, and circumstances. It has since become my responsibility to catalog, ambassador, and protect the multiverse. As my transportation of choice, I use a single interdimensional doorway, which the other Denarian wizards have rather cheerfully dubbed the Meowing Portal. I've had many allies in my roughly 32 years I've been traveling the multiverse, but my most appraised and accoladed friends are the Order of the Portal, consisting of Mara and Metaluna, the Triton descendant of priests from the Triton-dominated dimension of Corlanth, Autodoc Blue 37, an automaton from the war-torn continent of Premystera, whose soul core seems to have traveled extensively further through space and time than his current body, and QB, a descendant from the endangered species of anthropomorphic insects in a world that we now refer to as the Baron's Wasteland. Our adventures continue to have their annals written in a series of tales called One-Shots from the Meowing Portal. With the help of WorldAnvil, I have the resources needed to categorize and catalog all the people, places, and things from my time extensively exploring the multiverse. I am also a fan of the hobby referred to as tabletop role-playing. Many of these elucidations now take the form of tabletop campaigns and stats. I understand that these stats are most compatible with a book entitled Prowlers and Paragons Ultimate Edition, written by Leonard Pimentel and Sean Patrick Fannin and published through Mobius Worlds Publishing. The contents of this webpage are the culmination of the life's work of just one humble, intelligent cat. I hope that you're able to find within the same sense of sheer insight and wonder that I achieved as I was compiling them. Brady. And so that is the first category I have, page that I've been created. The other one has been this wiki page for Metaluna. And let me see if I can get to the page view section. Well, probably the quickest way for me to do that is to hit edit and then just hit view right here. Okay, The Principality of Metaluna is the largest civilized city on the planet realm of Premestera, so named because of its tendency to be perpetually bathed in evening light from sunup to sundown. It is a trade center of the realm and home to at least a few representatives of every species that exists there. It is a principality, as it is ruled by a crown prince, in absence of the creation of a true sovereign. It is also the home to the wizards of the Order of Dinah, the Cat's Pajama Inn, and the Archwizard Bosch. So I'm writing this in just kind of a wiki format because I want to, eventually just, try to create cross links with each other to different articles that involve other characters. And it's effectively just going to be, eventually, work it out so everything links with each other, and it's just going to be an informational wiki about all of the material that exists. And I'm hoping that if this gets big enough, I might even use it as a replacement for brandingtherpgcat.com, is that I've currently been using that in order to redirect to my Tumblr page. I could redirect to this page here, and I could be able to get there sooner. So I've read a lot of this material before. This is the material that I went over when I started writing, the book version of this, which is called Brainy the RPG Cat Presents the Realm of Infinite Mana. And so it's the same text as it is there. And I'm trying to make, decisions about, material that I feel like, I could keep for free online in the wiki, and then material that I am going to need to place in, the books that I intend to publish and then sell through outlets like my Ko-fi page and Drive-Thru RPG. So, so a lot of the material that's just here was copied from the previous time I did a Writing the RPG page. So, if you want to go that far back, then you can go ahead and you can look at that up on my YouTube page. But, so effectively, just put myself in a positions where I can continue to put more material on this page. To just create a more fully fledged and realistic tabletop RPG world based on one shot from the Meowing Portal. And so, as you can see, they're kind enough in order to give every single one of these pages a direct link to the Ko-fi page. And well, from here it's just going to be a matter of creating multiple articles and linking them to each other. That shouldn't be too hard. All right, so let's see. Head back to the WorldAnvil dashboard here. And so, something I want to do, let me go back to that world page, and let me start by putting up a link to Metaluna into that world page. Alright, so let's see. So, there's an enormous amount of YouTube tutorials that are just directly linked on various pages in WorldAnvil. And if I do get, particularly lost, I might consider stopping so that we can actually watch one of these videos, and maybe I can find out how to get myself unstuck. But first things first, let's go ahead and try to build what we can. All right, so let's see. So here we are. World of the Meowing Portal. So as you can see, like right down here, there's a great big list of different kinds of categories, different types of articles that I can write. And all of these are specified to different types of tabletop RPG mechanics, buildings, characters, conditions, conflicts, countries, documents, ethnicities, gods and deities, geography, item, language, material, military unit, myths and legends, natural law, organizations, plots, professions, prose, religion, titles, session reports, settlement, species, spells, technology, traditions, vehicles, and also, some special areas that involve maps, timelines, historical entries, and then articles that are intended to be kept secret so that they could be revealed at a later time to, you know, individuals who are actually participating in your roleplay. So, well, once again, so I just wanted to go back to the introduction page here. So that's right here. All right, so let's just go ahead and let's, you know, just create a something at the base of this. Here, I still have source left on. No, I thought I did, but I guess not. Sheesh. Here I thought all of this, you know, paragraph stuff was helping. Alright. See, I don't know if this is actually, like, can be viewed. Alright, so... Yeah, so, you know, the paragraph tags are not appearing on the... But because I wrote them manually, there's just P's everywhere where I was writing before. So, you know, who knows what about that. Let me go ahead and let me go back to the introduction. Okay. I'm assuming I do not need them here anymore. Alright. I hope I'm not assuming incorrectly. Alright. So something that I had ran into when I started editing this page earlier is that it does have an autosave, so I do have to take extra special care, you know, just to make sure that everything I edit is consistent. I can't use the back buttons. I can't refresh pages. So did that delete all of my previous tags? No, it didn't. Okay, so good. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Well, you know, at one point I did hit the back button after I wrote a significant amount of that introduction, and that introduction disappeared and I had to write it again. So that's a mistake that I made. Alright. Let's not futz around too much anymore. Let's get to writing the other half of this introduction. Okay. So here we are at the other end of this introduction. Then I'm going to want to put, you know, just tags to other links in the wiki so that I can be able to just create a navigation for the pages. All right, so first thing we do, we'll create a header number 3, and we're going to call this well, so areas, okay, realms of the meowing portal. That's the best way to put it. All right. So I think that, yeah, my paragraph tags are actually operating the way that they're supposed to. So I'm just going to operate on the assumption that that's working now, now that I've gone into code mode. Of course, Devin, if you wanted to help me out, you can actually just go to the homepage link by typing !WorldAnvil and just continue to keep me updated about how the page looks after I'm visiting it. But let's see. I don't want you to go out of your way because, you know, I will certainly go back and I will fix all of my errors as we're going. Let's see. So, Realms of the Meowing Portal, first thing I need to do is Premistera, the Realm of Infinite Mana. And I need to make an article for that. And then, you know, create a bulleted list here. What does that look like in a tag? Alright. Undefined, that's great. Alright. And then, you know, here's where I provide my first link, and it should be an internal link. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, specifically how to do an internal link. URL Metaluna. Insert. There we are. URL Metaluna, Metaluna URL. Okay, so let's hit view on that. Okay, so this is still centered, so that's not correct, but yeah, and the link doesn't work correctly either. I need to be a little bit more specific with what the link tag does. All right. So first things first is that make sure that this isn't left flipped anymore. So I need left tags. Okay, left, and then UL, and then close left. So, you know, a lot of this is BBS style coding. It's extremely similar to standard HTML coding. So I got a hang of it in terms as well as I understand standard HTML coding. Okay, so let's make this viewable again. Okay, so yeah, so this is correctly aligned, but it's still not linking. All right. So what I should do? Okay, so I need to go over to the Metaluna article, so that okay, so it has a subtitle Metaluna. So let me go over here and let me yeah, edit the article, give it a view, and just try to get an idea of what the title, what the official title of it is. All right, so go back to the introduction. All right. So, linking to an internal wiki article. Probably shouldn't be using URL. Maybe I should be using something else. Alright, so. Let's see what kind of options that we have. All right. Insert error. So bold, italic, underline. Insert a link. Insert a font color. Insert headers 1 through 3. Insert an image. Insert a table. Insert a paragraph, bulleted list, numbered list, a quote, additional options. What else do we have? Subscripts, superscripts, strike-throughs, headers, horizontal rules, small inserts, drop caps, insert aloud. No, okay, well, I don't think any of these are quite what I'm looking for. So I'm pretty sure that it's done using URL, but I need to still figure out how to, make a direct link. So, okay, time to deploy the Google. All right. Our how-to article link in WorldAnvil. Okay. Just type in then at least 3 letters of the title of a tag or within the current world. Suggested articles within the word or the title or within the tag are ordered first. Okay. Just type in @ and then at least 3. Oh, okay, I need to type in @ That's what I need to do. Okay, so at Medeluna organization. Okay, there we are. And so that is what the Medeluna article should look like. So let's view again. All right. Sheesh. At least 3 letters, they said. All right. Back to the drawing board. Okay. I mean, you know, I'm a little bit concerned that I'm just always going to be limited to auto-saving, because it'd be really useful just to have a save button right about now. All right. See, I don't think the code is working the way that it's supposed to. Maybe it's because I'm using the raw code section. So what is this supposed to be doing? All right. See, I don't know why I'm not getting the link to appear, even though I'm doing what they're telling me to. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe I'm supposed to just get rid of this subtext, and I'm just supposed to leave link at Medeluna. Or just at Medeluna. Alright. Nope. It's just treated as normal text. Maybe I need to insert it into the URL section. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. You know, obviously it's not, you know, something organic for me to write wiki, but alright, so let's try this. Link at Medeluna. Insert. Okay. So URL at Medeluna at Medeluna URL. See if that works a little bit better. Nope, didn't even appear. So I don't even know about that one. Seemed like it was working before. Okay, well, maybe what I'm using isn't a published article or something like that. Let me see.
shining from within. I can tell that you're tough.
Do you remember what the backslash? Yeah, the backslash was there. I don't think it works within the URL structure. I think it works the way that they're supposed to tell me to, but it just doesn't seem to be completing for some reason. Okay. So. So what you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be typing in the first 3 letters of an already existing article, and you're supposed to be clicking on it, and then you get this, and this stands for the code that is supposed to be there. And then afterwards, then you're just supposed to be able to see it. So I'm going to linger on this page for a while, wait until I get the indication that this page has auto-saved, and then I'm going to look at the preview again. Oh, well, you know, I've been looking at views, not necessarily previews. I don't know if that makes that much of a difference. See, that's the problem, is that, you know, it always gets abridged somehow when I get to this step right here. I mean, it's obviously, you know, this is written out in a way where it's capable of being coded into the page, but I'm not seeing it the other way. The way that it's written in the BBS code version of the same text is, yeah, left format, premise era, the realm of infinite mana, at Metaluna, at organization, and then the serial number. So maybe if I just launch from the code section. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's appeared, and then it also just has a little quick button that would allow me to edit it later. So yeah, you know, for the most part, you know, I'm just working within the firmament of this page. Is that it's going to inevitably be more prudent for me to use the the HTML version of the page than the standard one. All right. So here I was just trying to add in a bullet point, but I don't think that quite took. So take away the coding again. Okay, so now it just created a bullet point, but not a bullet point over the text that I already created. Right there, put the bullet there, put the link next to the bullet. Alright. Well. So yeah, welcome to Brainy the RPG Cat, where we spend an inexorable amount of time just figuring out how to post a link. Alright. A bulleted list. Metaluna. Organization. This is where I would like to keep press save. And just sit here and wait for them to you know, to see another autosave. And then, you know, I just have to look at the savings. I can see if I can just give myself a save button, because I prefer to work that way. I think there's a, you know, just because I've spent so many times, you know, just working in word processors and words like that, that I'm more used to just manually saving my own writing. See, now it glitched again. Well, maybe I can't put them together with bullet points. Okay, now it's center texted again. Oh, because I deleted the left. Well, like I said, we're really just, going to try to make the pieces fit for now. Okay, so now as long as I've got this saved, I can start working on the article for Premystera. Okay, so Premystera is a country, is a geography, an organization. I mean, technically it's a planet. I've been calling all of these realms just because, it works within the structure of a multiverse RPG just to say everything is a realm. Military unit, settlement. Condition, country, well, probably, yeah, geography. Worlds and universes, galaxies, solar systems. It sounds like the right one. Okay, geographical location, Premystera. Type, realm. As they say, magical realm. Planet. So there's a question. Do I want to call it a realm or do I want to call it a planet? What about anything that has to do with dimensions? Oh yeah, dimensional plane. Okay, that's the category. That would probably work a little bit better. Okay. So once again, large header title, Premystera. Their realm of... Underline that. Okay, so the realm of Premystera is a planetary civilization amongst the many dimensions of the Meowing Portal. It exists as a home base for the Wizards of the Order of Daenerys. Wizards of the Order of Daenerys. Of Dinah. The group of wizards known for discovering interdimensional travel. It has also been dubbed. I wonder if I'm using dubbed too much. Perhaps I'm using dubbed too much. I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to reset that. It's also been dubbed the Realm of Infinite Mana due to an incident where it merged, merged with, well, that's not the best way to write the sentence. It's also been dubbed the Realm of Infinite Mana, as it exists due to a merger between two different dimensional realms. named Premise and Terra. The result of which was, I'm misspelling interdimensional. Shame on me. The result of which was a realm that became almost dangerously rich in mana, effectively over creating, well, not overclocking, but this phenomenon created a massive influx of mana, the element most commonly used to cast magic spells. Just a sentence. The realm Primistera is a planetary civilization amongst the many dimensions discovered by the Meowing Portal. It exists as a home base for wizards of the Order of Dyna, the group of wizards known for discovering interdimensional travel. Okay. Alright. And so, subcategories, features, different continents are eventually going to show up in this wiki, but since I haven't created the article yet, it's just going to be a matter of, creating an article, creating a blurb, then, going back to the previous ones and providing the links. I've got my work cut out for me. All right. So, areas within Primistera. And of course, once again, this is where I put Metaluna in the way that they want me to. Metaluna organization. And of course, I'm going to want to make this into a header as well. A header 3. Okay. So of course, Metaluna, the war-torn lands, the Basin Archipelago, and war-torn lands, the basic archipelago, the birth navel of the High Elves. I gave it a specific name in another article. I'm going to have to go back and look at it again. The Goblin Woods. The Northern Goblin Woods. Alright. And so just things that I'm going to have to eventually write articles for eventually. Alright. Okay, so... Oh look, here's the Save Changes button. It's virtually opaque, so I can't really see it. Okay, view. Oh, well, okay, so that didn't separate. They're just next to each other. Needed to create the bulleted list. Alright. Okay, Premistera. Well, right now I will just try to make it into a bulleted list. Hang on, I need a full edit section. Alright. Whoops. How did I get back to Metaluna? Articles. Premistera. Edit. Okay. Put this section here and create a bulleted list. Alright. See if it actually works this way. Well, maybe I'm going to want to retag this. Alright. Okay. Okay. Brainy's notes. So, you know, every single one of these pages is just going to have, you know, a blurb that was written directly by Brainy, so. First things first. Turn that into a header. Okay, do not want that to be bold. I want that to be underlined. Alright. And so, once again, this is just copied out of what I had originally written for the Realm of Infinite Mana. So, okay, so I'll post this and then I'll read it. Alright. As recently as within 2 months, a multiversal phenomenon has occurred in Premistera. This has caused a massive influx, in fact, a virtual dam burst of the magical source material known as mana. Seemingly overnight, this realm went to a place where magic was limited to a certain number of simple spells taken from a limited well of mana to a place where magic was virtually infinite, and simple mages were suddenly able to draw mana at depths that were only previously seen by the demigods. Needless to say, this has caused a tremendous imbalance in the magic levels of the entire realm, and resulted in a few tragic events that enjoined the wizard community to explain this oddity to the masses. Alright. Then we will hit this convenient save button again. And try to view. Okay, so the Metaluna link is working now. And it is working within the parameters of the bullet points. So that's important. So yeah, effectively this is what I hope every page is going to start looking at. And so let's go back, let's link this again to the main page. Alright. Go back to the introduction. Premistera location, alright. So that's funny is that I don't have that exact same link if I'm updating from the main page. So what are you gonna do? Let me try to view that. See, now this didn't work again. It's strange that I don't just have a category page for the main page. It's beginning to get frustrating that I don't. Try to see if I can put a bullet on that again. Every time I do, the link breaks. See all this. There has got to be a way that I can actually edit this article on its own. Settings. Okay, if I press settings, I can. Okay. Okay. Premistera link is there. Then create the bulleted list. And then after that, put in Metaluna. All right. So this is us. This is us world building. And then I can save changes. Okay, so at least I have a more cemented way in order to set this up, but then I don't really have a... Now I'm looking for where my view button is. All right. View world. Okay. Okay, now both of the links are here. You just have to, you know, work within the limitations of it. All right. I have an extra tab open for some reason. Let me just refresh everything. All right. View the world. So I can't tell if I'm logged because I'm logged in, whether or not I'm actually these links are clickable. So I think I have to turn off this option. No, they don't seem to be linkable even after I turn off that option. I turn them on, I get the quick edit icon, I turn them off, that disappears. But either way, I can't click on the links. Alright, what can we do about this? Well, let me just try logging out. And then going back to the URL. Well, worldanvil.com. The Meowing Portal homepage. Yeah, these aren't clickable. They don't even look like links after I logged out. Okay, so, well, first thing, you know, let me take a moment to log back in. Yeah, what the heck? Well, I mean, there's a link on the other article that I did work. Does this one work? Let's view it. See, this one works. This one, yeah, just the one, not the one on the main page. Click to that and it takes me back to Metaluna. Anytime that I want to go to the homepage link is up here. Oh, well, actually, let me just... I realized I didn't have the screen up again, so you guys didn't actually see that. See, go to the Meowing Portal homepage. So yeah, these links are the ones that are frozen, but the one for Premistera wasn't. Yeah, where was that? Okay. Yeah, this one works. See, what's the difference between this one and the ones that are on the main page? All right. So the last time I got into a full page, I went to Introduction, Settings. And this is the World Introduction Description, so it's the right article. So let me try to redo the links first of all. My ability to erase this has been stilted. I think something has gone wrong with the code. Let me go back to just deleting this section. All right. I mean, that's one of the issues that you have when you usually write a wiki is that, you know, there's some additional just leftover code on the section here. Okay, so you can't, you know, just jump between one format and the other. You just have to format it either one way or the other. Okay. And so, instead of making this a header 3, I'm going to make it into a header 2. Yeah, you call that a header 2. Okay, well, I'm going to have to physically type it now. All right. All right, Realms of the Meowing Portal. Then create a bulleted list. That bulleted list, first entry in it is going to be Metaluna. Well, let me try this. Let me format the text first. The Realm of Infinite Mana. And turn it into a header turn it into a header 3. All right. So that worked. And then I want to provide the link for Metaluna here. I mean, not Metaluna, but Premistera. All right. And then normal size. Okay. The other thing, the other issue that you might have with wikis is that you don't have the ability to hit tab. Okay. So then bring it down here, create another bulleted list of a smaller size. Oh, something's gotten loopy here. All right. Then create the list. And then put in the link for Metaluna. All right. Okay. And I'm going to give it a subtitle too, just to see, you know, if that's going to work within the parameters of this. Metaluna, the city of the Crown Prince. All right. Save changes. And then view world. Okay, now the links are working. Everything is centered, so that's a mistake. This is a crazy amount of additional space that doesn't need to be here. Just put a left format, and then a closed left format on the end of this. In fact, let me put it one line down. All right, give that a save. All right, and then give that a view. Okay. So yeah, that all works the way that it's supposed to now. So we're saying that Premistera is, you know, a central idea, then just underneath it is Metaluna, the city of the Crown Prince. Alright, so yeah, so now, yeah, this is starting to do what I'm telling it to do. Alright. Let's go back to those two other articles. Okay, Metaluna. You know, gets a link right about here. Premistera location. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's a summary section. So maybe I'm not updating it if I write anything into that summary section. No, actually, no. The link did appear here. So yeah, I am. But I have to be careful because, you know, there's just like ways in order for me to quick edit, but I just want to skip them and I just want to get to the editable part of the article because I want to work with the code as well. And it's something that's been throwing me off just a little bit. All right. Okay, so now we've got Metaluna, we've got Premistera. Let's just start making another article. Category type. Buildings, characters, conditions, documents, and eventually I'm just going to have to write things like character profiles and so the Baron's Waste. So something, you know, we're gonna post an article about the Baron's Wasteland pretty soon. We also have an upcoming episode about the Baron's Wasteland. Not the one that's going to premiere tomorrow, but the one that's coming immediately after it. Let's see. Let me try to just expand what's on the main page again. All right. Yeah, all right. So settings. Something seems to be slipped up to a notch that I don't want it to be. Let's see. Other known realms. Okay. Okay, there we go. That solved that problem. I just have to go back and then just readjust where the code blocks are. All right. So this one should be a header too as well. Okay. Let's underline both of these. Oop, I think I italicized that one. Okay. And we're just going to start naming a lot of the other realms. Well, you know, just make a really quick list of every realm that we have encountered so far in the actual play. Okay, so okay, I don't want that to be header. Okay, well, it's not. Okay, realm of the full moon, which is basically our version of Barovia. Realm of gosh, what did I call it? Ilcelarius. Thus, the Ilcelarius, the realm of the dead, of the dead sun. And you know, I should actually rename the subtitle for Metaluna. It's actually The City Perpetually Bathed in Moonlight. I mean, perpetually bathed in evening light. In sunset. That sounds a lot better. Alright. See, how are we doing here? Okay. Ilcelarius, after we went to Ilcelarius, well, we went to the Basin Archipelago, which is actually just another part of Primistera. And we went to the War Torn Lands, which is also a part of Primistera. Then when we went to another realm, this was the first time that we switched. Okay, that story took place in Metaluna. So, you know, so many of the original stories, we just kind of went to places within this same universe. You know, some multi-dimensional traveling game we are. Shit, I might have to pull up the list. Okay, so / Brainy. Okay. Okay, so where are we now? Okay. The cat out of a pocket, the ironic giant, well, yeah, Coralanth. Okay. Yeah. So Coralanth, the land of the Holy Order of Triton. Okay, let's keep things consistent. Let's call that a realm too. The realm of the Holy Order of Triton, and then the Baron's Wasteland. Then, you know, after having landed in the Baron's Wasteland, and we went to,
Let's get these wheels in motion.
yeah,
Turn off the wheel, cut the power.
that was Gradient Code Press Control when we first went there. And then, Cake Catastrophe was based in Metaluna. Marin's Inferno, that was based in the Infernal Realm. Alright. Okay, that's good. And so, yeah, those are just kind of the other pages I'm going to be creating and updating. Alright. So give this a save. And let's just get working on those other articles. Oh, you know, well, while I'm doing that, I should add additional areas in Premystera as well. So let me see. Okay, so Metaluna, the city perpetually bathed in sunset, the Basin Archipelago. Go. The Oppressed Pirate Islands. Two P's in the breast. The War-Torn Lands. I don't create realm names as much as I create small realm descriptions. I'm learning this about myself. Alright. And so, yeah, that's everything that's been introduced so far. And so okay, so and then there's a subcategory of the Basin Archipelago, but I don't know if I can actually do that. I can do that. Basin Archipelago, the Oppressed Pirate Islands, and then Merchant Island, the home of Jolly Roger. Alright. See if that does something. Okay, yeah, that's viewable. Okay, so this is starting to come together. The areas that are on Premystera, description of Premystera, Metaluna, the basins, Merchant Island, and the War-Torn Lands. And in other known realms, the realm of the full moon, El Solarius, the realm of the dead sun, the realm of the Holy Order of Triton, the Baron's Wasteland, and the Infernal Realm. Okay, so yeah, we are world building now. Okay, so articles. Create a new article. Once again, go to organizations, which is what I categorized Metaluna under. Then I'd like to add a new one. Do I always have to do it from the worlds page? Yeah, I think I always have to do it from the world page. Okay, a country. Want the country. And this, well... So, as I had said before, of the Basin Archipelago, it's like a police state. I wonder if there's a better way of saying that. So geopolitical principality is a subcategory of Metaluna, because that's what it is, it's a principality. You've darn near covered every aspect of geekery, yeah, pretty much. Because we're nearing the end of the first season, so I pretty much, just kind of went down a laundry list of, Oh, tonight is blog website. You're talking about what I've actually done on stream. You're not talking about what I have done in the game meta. Next up is particle physics. Yeah, we're not going to be seeing that. General geekery, yeah. All right. So, I mean, Island Nation, nope. Alliance Cultural, Alliance Economic, Alliance Military. Doesn't quite have the name as Principality. Geopolitical. Geopolitical Archduchy. Okay, that's the way I should describe it. And this is the Basin Archipelago. Am I spelling archipelago right? Yes, I am. Okay. Okay, once again, starting with a Title 1 that's underlined. The Basin Archipelago. The Basin Archipelago is a cluster of 100 islands in a bowl shape formation. Situated directly to the northeast of Metaluna. Northeast. Alright. Okay, you can't retroactively tag. In the realm of Premistera. And once again, can't retroactively tag. Alright. Say, for many centuries it was known as a geographic safe house for the for individuals involved in the act of piracy. In this era, basins were known to be under the martial law of an individual of under the martial law of a leader known to outsiders only as Jolly Roger. Within the past year, however, Jolly Roger's reign was ended when a military coup led by the Archduke de la Fontaine the island. Now the Archduke rules. Rules the basins, capital, isle, merchant island. And maintains a permanent arrest of Jolly Roger in a large prison block that once used to be a pirate's black market. Alright. And that's basically what happened in the episode. And so there's going to be a lot of charting that we're going to need to do of this later, but let's go ahead and save it for now. Okay, once again, back to Worlds. Go back to Settings. Replace the Basin Archipelago. And then I'll have to write a subcategory for the Merchant Island. Okay, so. And so another thing I'm probably going to need to do is I'm going to try to need to make a page for the Twitch page. I'm going to need to make a page for the YouTube page. Just something that's capable of providing a direct link to everything that I'm currently doing, anything that I'm doing when I'm online, you know. Alright, so, well, once again, you know. Idle hands means more whipping. Let's make another page. Alright. Again, I have to start from the world's page. Alright. I'll make the, well, once again, making more countries. The war-torn lands. Alright. So how would I geopolitically label the war-torn lands? Geopolitical country, duchy, empire, free city, great house, kingdom, lord or ladyship, majocracy. I mean, technically it's a majocracy. Protectorate, province, queendom, settlement. Probably, yeah. I'm gonna go with majocracy. All right. Okay, so the war-torn lands. It's a peninsula sized continent to the southeast of Metaluna. Everything is, you know, just basically geographically situated near Metaluna. It's really just the most important section of this. Metaluna on the planet realm of Premistera. Oh, and I need to tag those again. So that's what I gotta remember. I gotta remember to do some tags. Metaluna on the planet realm of Premistera. Once a thriving and wealthy area of commerce within the realm, it has faltered after a period following a 100-year period of war. Where multiple dukes and duchesses were ejected by the throne in an attempt to bring democracy that didn't materialize. Instead, the realm became instead the continent became a majocracy with its ruling class now represented by multiple wizards of Wizard University, the lone full Higher Learning Institute of Wizards for Mages in Premystera. Okay, there we are. Okay. In the past 10 years of battle within the war-torn lands, and is notable due to its invention of what is now classified a new race. New species. I'm not using race. Automaton. So, automatons were originally created in order to be shock. Were originally. Okay. Let me put it this way: the machine-like men. The machine-like. The machine-like beings were originally created, invented. Okay, these machine-like beings, that's probably the better way. These machine-like beings were originally invented as part of a means to reduce the these machine-like beings were originally invented as part of a means to reduce the tragic life that occurred during the 100 Years' War. Okay. And then what happened? Okay. These years became known as the Automatonic War, as the great majority of the wars in this period were almost exclusively fought by automatons. Okay. Once the continent was able to achieve a stalemate, automatons began. Automatons moved on to become a menial labor class across the war-torn lands. many, also achieving a state of self awareness. That hence allowed them to become reclassified as an autonomous, well, to say, you know, automaton, but not, and also say autonomous species. I know that there are two different meanings there, but, you know, just really contextually it means the same thing. Alright. Alright, so that's the beginning of the War Torn Lands article. Save the changes. Go back to the main page. Go back to settings. Replace this with the tag. I think I lost my tag to the Basin Archipelago. I wonder why that happened. Is it because I'm using the at the front of both of these? Okay, no. That seems to be alright. Basin Archipelago, go here. And then the War Torn Lands will go here. The War Torn Lands Organization. Alright. Alright, so where are we now? Well, okay, might as well make the article for the other realms now. So eventually, you know, you get to like a factory pace when it comes to this stuff. All right. So instead of country this time, I was using yeah, geography. Alright. I'm sorry if I'm a bit low talk. I'm just observing. That's perfectly fine. I appreciate you. Alright. Geographic location title. What was that called? The Realm of the Full Moon? Let's use this page to view the realm. Yeah, Realm of the Full Moon. Alright. So, dimensional plane. We have a lot of those. Alright. So, the Realm of the Full Moon is a dimension revealed by the Meowing Portal. It is a realm where a strange celestial phenomenon has perpetually frozen the moon into a full stasis. Creating anomalies in the sea tides and allowing the prominence of multiple supernatural, I don't know if supernatural beings are quite the right word, but you know, this is definitely the realm where all of the werewolves come from. Of multiple vampiric and lycanthropic beings. Alright. Well, you know, paranormal, yeah, I would say paranormal, except, you know, it's really just that, you know, nothing seems to be that paranormal. Alright. See. Yeah. Omnipresence of both these species has limited the modernization of the realm, leaving it in a condition where it is only capable of maintaining simple farms and villages. Okay. The only notable well, the only pertinent the only, how do I put this? So the only notable excursion to the realm of the full moon was perpetrated by Lord Terrapin after escaping his prison in Medelluna. The plant-based sorcerer retreated to this realm to learn dark magic that has since allowed him to animate plant life into a series of monsters. Despite all this, he was still easily dispatched by Brainy and the Order of the Portal. Alright. So hope we can come up with, you know, more for the realm of the full moon, but this is just basically where it's been used so far. Alright. So, what else do we have? Okay. You said the realm of the full moon. We also said El Solarius. Alright. Geography again, okay. Geographic location title, El Solarius. Yeah, type. Well, once again, dimensional plane. El Solarius. El Solarius is a dimensional plane discovered via the meowing portal. It is a realm where a natural disaster involving a meteor crash, where a, well, never mind, that's redundant, where a meteor crash crashed on the surface of the planet. Where a meteor crashed on the surface of the planetary realm 500 years ago. Go. Eradicating all life on its surface. However, once life above ground was obliterated, denizens of the Darkling and Dark Elf species emerged from the underground to become the newer ruling class of the planet. All right. El Solarius is known as the home of two very prominent dark necrotic wizards. Heinrich and Sennen. Heinrich and Sennen, both of who are brothers. Sennen was known for attempting to breach the realm of the pure tongue. His elaborate plot involved the kidnapping of the Archwizard Bosch, of the Denarian Archwizard Bosch, in an attempt to trick his apprentice Brainy into giving him access to the pre-celestial realm. In the ensuing battles, Sandon was killed, but with his dying breath, he cursed the land to rot. This curse was counteracted when Otto Doc Blue 37 gave up his automatonic soul core in order to provide permanent healing to the realm. Said soul core, well, that's a little bit more of a description of the realm of the pure tongue. Heinrich emerged later, actually forming a kinship with Brainy for many years, although this also turned out to be a ruse. And Heinrich instead attempted a plot to destroy Brainiac and use his life force to resurrect his brother Seven. Okay, this plot was thwarted by the order of the... This plot was sorted by the order of the Pjordal. And Henrik was laid to rest in the same tomb as his brother. Well, the same tomb as Sedan. Okay, and that's the description of Ilcelarius. Okay, save changes. Oh, I think I probably forgot to put the tags into that. Okay, back to articles. Oh, okay, there isn't one. I do need to just make an article for the Meowing Portal at some point. Alright. Okay. New article, new geography. This one is for... core length. The Baron's Wasteland and the Infernal. Okay, so core length. Underwater atoll, not quite. Alright. Was a realm. Coralanth is a realm discovered by the Meowing Portal. It is a planetary realm composed 100% of water. Other than it being composed 100% of water. Is notable for possessing the only known government of civilized Triton peoples in the entirety of the multiverse. Okay. The Coralanth are blue-skinned. Scale and finned sea dwellers who worship the Ocean Lord Pontenus, god of protection. their government is theocratic and built around the teachings of Plotinus, which they follow to the strictest of principles. Corinth was originally discovered at the benefit, through the benefit of the exile of one of its people, a daughter of a prominent priest of Pontanus. I think that has an A. I think it has an A. Prominent priest of Pontanus. That's alliteration. Named Marin Corlanth. In pursuit of a former mentor of hers, a sea nymph named River. She eventually encountered Brainy and became an apprentice to him, creating the Order of the creating the first iteration of the Order of the Portal. All right. To him, along with Auto Doc Blue 37. All right. Good enough for government work. I guess I didn't add these yet, but I did create them. All right. Let me see. All right, so save that. Then next article. Next article is the Baron's Wasteland. And I do have a Brainy's notes section for this one. Alright, articles. Not articles. First, go to the mailing portal and create a new article. Okay. This is another geography. One is the Barren's Wasteland. Alright. Alright. Okay. So this gets repetitive after a while. The Barren's Wasteland is a realm created, well, a realm discovered by the Mowing Portal. Through the Mowing Portal. It is a Oop, I misspelled it in the title. Barren's Wasteland. Okay, there we are. Terry realm originally believed to be to have gone extinct and become bereft of all life. It is composed of a single supercontinent. That originally only sustained a hot desert plain from stem to stern. However, after the appearance of QB, be one of the Order of the Portal, and a patron and a warlock of the patron demi goddess named Mazelthod. Life began to grow anew on the continent. And QB's inspiration and the intervention of Mazelthod. Created an alliance between the two sorcerers, Lord Terrapin and Beatrice and Thumbless Beatrice Chrome Crackle. The alliance between these two, well, to have since restore the ability of the planet to once again to sustain life, sustain and fauna. The Barrens is now a wild jungle-like peninsula. Filled with large prehistoric insect-like life. Alright, so Brainy's notes. Okay. And then I'm going to need an excerpt from the Baron's Wasteland book to go here. Okay. From the Baron's Wasteland. All right. Oh, actually, I don't think I have that here. I think I have that in a Google Doc. Chrysler LeBaron's Wasteland. Something like that. Okay, here it is. All right. Okay. Okay, this is a rather lengthy excerpt. I like to say that I am blameless in the development of this realm, but I regret quite the opposite is true. The Barrens, as we know it, comes due to my erroneous belief that this was an area completely bereft of life, and therefore a prime area to train one of my young proteges, the aforementioned QB. As with many of my teammates, QB came to me with a dream, to spread the influence of an obscure prehistoric god known as Mazelthad. Wary of the reemergence of a cave god, I allowed QB to use the inner barren wastelands as his own personal playground. We traveled there, and that is where the fickle finger of fate sought to begin picking our noses. As it turns out, the supposedly unpopulated Marrow Desert, furthest southwest of the planet's lone continent, had but one occupant, a rage domain magician by the name of Thumbless Beatrice Conecrackle, and we are shocked to learn that she was the only other member of QB's species to even exist, a species that she coined as the Arthrophage. It was initially Beatrice's plot to abduct QB and guard him jealously, as they were the last two of their kind. However, following a bit of busy business with a whole army of zombie exoskeletons, we reached a compromise wherein Beatrice and I would share mentorship with QB and allow him to visit the realm a few times a year. At the same time, I also released a former arch-enemy of mine, the light domain sorcerer tortoise named Lord Terrapin, into this realm, on his wish to cultivate the existing desert sand into rich flora. As time passed, the elements of these three players working independently of each other made the barrens grow extremely rapidly. Kyubi's presence increases the prominence of the goddess Mazelthod, who thrives on influencing wild evolution and growth. Beatrice Crackle's magic resulted in the creation of several vicious insect hybrid creatures, which roam wildlessly across the lone supercontinent in a kill or be killed fashion. Finally, Lord Terrapin continues to greedily expand the overgrowth of the woods ever northward as a means to grow his own personal kingdom. Boy, did we ever bite the big one when it comes to this. Alright. Let's give that a save for now. Let's put the Barren's Wasteland section right here. Alright. Oh, somewhere I lost a period. And now I lost the whole link. And I'm going to do one more article. I'm going to write the Infernal Realm. So. Trying to get back into the rhythm of what was the order I was doing this in again? Alright, okay, geography. Dimensional plane, okay. Alright. So let's see. Okay. Infernal Realm is a this one isn't actually a planetary realm. This one is a so it is a okay. I mean, it is a hellscape. Okay, that serves as the that serves as the domain of the Luciferian of the demigod known as the Nameless One. This one, but nicknamed Beasley by the Order of the Portal. So, due to the sheer danger of this realm, very little about its geography is actually known. And so this is going to have a Brady's Notes section. I haven't written about this, so I'm just going to write it right here. Okay. No. I wish we had an undo button. All right. All right. Probably my biggest career blunder was even greater than that of the creation of the Barons. And was my discovery of this realm. After Beasley failed to condemn me and my party members to eternal damnation, Beasley has followed us like a blood-sucking mosquito. Desperately in search of a means to exact his revenge for our defiance of him. I have no doubt in my mind that if we aren't agile enough, this the little Lucifer is bound to be our undoing. All right. All right, well, we'll just leave that at that. Leave that there for now. Alright. So then just go back to the realm, provide the final link. Alright, so... Oh, didn't put the link for the Barons yet. Okay. Okay, looks good, looks good, looks good. Yeah, all of those are locations. So, give this a save for now. Alright, so I think, yeah, we made a significant amount of progress. You know, we are basically creating the framework for the entirety of the WorldAnvil page. So yeah, all these links in good condition. Alright, so thank you everybody once again for tuning in to another episode of Brainy the RPG Cat. So if you want to see me continue to update this page, then you can check it out by going to !WorldAnvil and following the URL. I said before long, you know, as soon as everything that is listed on this page gets prominent enough, this is going to take the place of BrainyTheRPGCat.com. It's because it's just really going to be just a better resource of everything that we have put out there so far. So we're going to wrap this up tomorrow evening, beginning at 7 o'clock. We are premiering episode 10 of One Shots from the Meowing Portal. This is going to be a really great one. This one is finally about Brainy visiting the realm of the Pure Tongue, and we actually learn a little bit about his history, and we also learn a little bit about the history of Autodoc Blue 37. So, thank you everybody once again for tuning in. If you're watching on Twitch right now, I believe that I'm going to do a raid. Let's see, who would I like to visit right now? We are going to let's see who we visit. Let's see, we have Confetti the Clown here, also Hazmat, Abigail Croc, Howard Nelson. Okay, well, right now Marin Mermaid is on. They're in the middle of playing Learn Japanese to Survive. So, you know, I've been watching that, and I think that that's been pretty interesting. So, thank you everybody once again for tuning in to tonight's stream. Remember, BRANY means smart. Nothing's too hard if you use your head. Always be the change that you want to see in the world. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and have a good night. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching.